excited for Christmas? Oh, I'm excited for Christmas too. Global Pet Foods is in the studio with us, and we have a great show for you this morning, getting the puppy ready for Christmas. And Casey, in my household, we have a new puppy, Sunny, and I have to tell you, she was the first person, or dog, I should say, that I bought a Christmas present for, and I'm sure you guys are busy this time of year.
Absolutely. It's an intensely busy time of year for the pet industry.
There is 14 million cats and dogs in Canada, and people on average are spending about $6 billion on their pets every year. And you guys do see a rise in purchases around December. So you got to tell us, what are some of the things that people are buying for their pets this season?
Most of the time it's stocking stuffers like treats or toys, pet furniture, beds for your dog or your cat trees, things like that. We always see an increase in sales this time of year.
All right, now I have to say, for me, the one thing that I did want to buy for my dog is something to protect her paws. We're lucky right now because within Southern Ontario, we don't have too much snow on the ground, but we know it's coming. We are getting in for winter. So what would you suggest? Because with a puppy, she's kicking off the boots or she's eating the socks. Is there something sort of halfway that is a good option?
There's lots of different options. So something that's really popular are these balloon boots from Paws. They're easy to put on. They come in a ton of different sizes, different colors. They slip on, they stay on really easily. They're tighter at the top. They protect from the cold concrete, ice, irritation from the salt. So that's a really great option. It's not as much warmth as something like a neoprene boot, but they stay on really well and they're really quick and easy for little puppies.
That is awesome. And hey, I just want you guys to check out this too. You can get your dog a reindeer costume or a little Santa outfit. The knit sweaters look awesome this time of year. Casey, thank you so much for joining us in studio. We have got a lot of weather to get to, and Chris Murphy is standing by in our studios. And Chris, I know there's been a big storm in BC and a lot more weather to come across the country.
All right, well, this is going to be the scene widespread across many parts of Metro Vancouver, Vancouver Island, the Fraser Valley, and that is restoring the power. There were so many trees uprooted, power lines down. We had very powerful winds, over 100,000 customers still as of this morning. Now, the low pressure system is redeveloped east of the Rockies, so most of the weather now is across the prairies. Some strong winds in Alberta, including Edmonton this morning. Patchy freezing rain between Regina and Brandon, and there's going to be some widespread snows, 10 to 20 or more centimeters across the north. That'll move its way from Brandon to Winnipeg, and you could see 5 to even 10 centimeters of snow. Meanwhile, across central and eastern Canada, it's rain, heavy rain, especially for eastern Ontario and southern central Quebec, potentially some localized flooding. The freezing rain moves eastwards across Quebec, also hitting St. John River Valley in New Brunswick and areas to the far north, some snow. So a lot of weather going on in the nation.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area.
Starting to snow, and
photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast is brought to you by Italian National Tourist Board. From historic villages to breathtaking hiking paths and luscious foods, every day is a new adventure in Italy.
Hurricane force winds in British Columbia. But first we take you down under, where parts of Sydney are still mopping up from last week's intense storm activity. They've been battered once again as severe thunderstorms hit the area, causing hailstones, strong wind gusts, and heavy rain. Next, it's a bit too early for a Santa sleigh, so what is that in the sky? Well, hundreds of pictures were posted on social media, and the National Weather Service even chimed in. Not 100% certain, but evidence is growing that the object seen was a meteor. And last but not least, forecasters are calling it one of the strongest windstorms in a decade. The winds gusted to hurricane strength in some areas on Thursday. Over 500,000 at peak were without power.
You're watching the Weather Network, Canada's destination for daily weather news and complete forecasts, delivering you context, analysis, and insight when it really matters.
A Beauty to Treasure is brought to you by Italian National Tourist Board. Every day is a new adventure in Italy.
The stunning landscape of Italy is an explorer's dream. The Camini is a network of historic and modern hiking paths that will lead you through the unique local villages. When packing for this adventure, think all seasons. Cool, snowy conditions are possible as you hike through the Dolomite mountain range, or warm up as you head south to walk the stunning Amalfi Coast. The Lattari Mountains frame the sea while exploring waterfront and hillside paths. A wellness walking vacation Italian style never looks so good.
Poison ivy grows naturally too. And that's not good for you, is it?
Talking cannabis with your teen can be learned. Download our free brochure and find the answers you need at drugfreekidscanada.org.
This road is closed. There is potential for a washout.
Tired of paying too much for internet, TV, and home phone? Are bills impacting your budget? Call ComWave and join the wave. With the ComWave Power Bundle, you get a home phone line, unlimited high-speed internet, and TV with all your favorite channels, all for only $89.95 a month. Call now and get 6 months absolutely free. Be like hundreds of thousands of Canadians and join the wave.
So let me get this straight. I get a home phone line,
unlimited internet, so no more overage charges,
TV with over 75 channels,
all for only $89.95 a month. Get unlimited internet and TV with all your favorite channels for only $89.95 a month. Call now and get 6 months free. That's right, your home phone, unlimited internet, and TV, all for 6 months absolutely free.
Now that's a great deal.
Stop paying too much. Call 1-866-499-8034 and join the wave.
They say CPAs are boring. Changing music's business model? Yeah, that's boring. Starting your own brand? Snore. Fighting cybercrime? How about making movies happen? Launching the next big wow? Influencing laws? Bored yet? Then there's AI, saving the environment, rethinking tomorrow's currency. CPAs are reshaping every landscape we live in and work in. So if that's boring, then call us boring.
Thanks so much for joining us here at the Weather Network. It is Friday. It is the 21st of December. I'm Emily Vukovic, and our weather is winding down today. We saw some rain last night through this morning. We're going to see a bit of a break for the afternoon. Could see some scattered showers here and there, but an additional 5 to 7 millimeters. That's pretty much it. Our temperatures today, still above seasonal average. We're seeing a daytime high of 5 degrees for Toronto, 3 in Barrie, 3 up in Huntsville, We still have that risk to see a little bit of freezing drizzle through the area up towards Ottawa. If you've got travel plans, keep that in mind. Roads can be slick. All right, speaking of slick roads, we're now joining Michelle Mackey, who is in downtown Toronto. And Michelle, what seems to be the case right now?
Okay, well, Emily, we're still dealing with that really light drizzle. So what we've done, we've ducked under the Gardiner Expressway. I know the temperatures are mild. You mentioned that daytime high of 5 degrees. But here's the thing. When you're dealing with damp conditions like this, it chills you to the bone. So you still want to bundle up if you're heading out today. Bring the rain gear, especially for the morning. And remember to drive carefully. On the drive here, we're just in Fort York, it's wet, so you get that kind of glisten on the road. It's dark. It's the darkest day of the year. Happy first day of winter. So it makes driving conditions really tricky. Give yourself a little bit of extra time and take your time, Emily.
All right, thanks so much, Michelle. And of course, the roads are going to be super busy today because this is technically the last weekend. You can get in all your shopping, so keep that in mind as well. That low pressure system, that's tracking off towards the east. Reason I want to show you this is because our winds are going to be shifting behind that. And we've got a lot of warm air that is filtering off towards the east. They're going to be dealing with temperatures 10 to 15 degrees above seasonal. That's not the case for us. We've been basking in the warmth. I know 5 degrees warmth. Michelle's wearing mittens. But anyways, we've got colder air coming in behind this with those northwesterly winds. And we may even see a little bit of lake effect firing up throughout the day on Saturday along the shores of Huron and Georgian Bay. Tomorrow, much cooler temperatures. We're only going to be seeing a daytime high of 1 for the city of Toronto, -7 through Huntsville, -4 up in Barrie. And now we're talking about Sunday. Clipper moving its way right across the Prairie provinces today. It's going to be our story late day Sunday. This could actually drop 1 to 3 centimeters of snow on the ground. Is this going to be bringing us a white Christmas? Well, temperatures are going to be warming throughout the day on Monday. We're going to see a little sunshine for Tuesday. So I think a lot of what will fall will melt, but we may see just kind of a dusting of snow on the ground for Christmas Day. So that is why we have us in a slight chance for seeing a white Christmas. I know, I love this map because, I mean, a lot of areas are in slight chance, but then you've got, you know, these one-off kind of guarantees. Everybody's going to Timmins. That's where we're all going for a white Christmas. Temperatures on Christmas Day, seeing a daytime high of 0. Your local forecast details start right now.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area.
For Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. Well, I'm all for Christmas. It's a magical time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose. Moving nimbly, did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Oh, whatever we do, we will be alright. These
To
holiday
upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
live the dream I knew.
This local forecast has been brought to you by Winmar Property Restoration Specialists, 24-hour emergency services with 90 locations across Canada.
Hurricane force winds in British Columbia. But first we take you down under where parts of Sydney are still mopping up from last week's intense storm activity. They've been battered once again as severe thunderstorms hit the area, causing hailstones, strong wind gusts, and heavy rain. Next, it's a bit too early for a Santa sleigh, so what is that in the sky? Well, hundreds of pictures were posted on social media, and the National Weather Service even chimed in. Not 100% certain, but evidence is growing that the object seen was a meteor. And last but not least, forecasters are calling it one of the strongest windstorms in a decade. The winds gusted to hurricane strength in some areas on Thursday. Over 500,000 at peak were without power.
A Beauty to Treasure is brought to you by Italian National Tourist Board. Every day is a new adventure in Italy.
Italy's Mediterranean climate and hilly geography all contribute to a world-renowned harvest to savor. The delicate truffle is an Italian treasure. A festival is held in November in the town of San Miniato, where 25% of Italy's white truffles flourish. The abundant harvest also produces the iconic lemons. In the town of Massalubrense, each July, Italians celebrate some of the biggest, most aromatic lemons in the world. With such a spectacular growing region, it's no surprise Italians are famous for their food.
Jen, I've got questions. Boots or flip-flops?
Boot.
Great. Smoky or natural eye?
Natural.
Good choice. How about calling or texting?
Definitely calling.
Puppies or kitties?
Sorry, cats.
Dry eyes or artificial tears?
Wait, that's a trick question. Because they can both get in your way. That's why it is super important to chat with your eye doctor if you're using artificial tears a lot and your eyes still feel dry. Next question. Guys, it's time for some eye love.
You look amazing.
And you look amazingly. When your V-neck looks more like a U-neck, that's when you know it's half washed. Add Downy to keep your collars from stretching. Downy, and it's done.
Sweat the details, noticing what most will never notice. It's what you do when the thing you're making isn't a thing, it's your reputation. The all-new Ram 1500. Comfortably, the most luxurious truck in its class.
Lease an all-new 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn for $99 per week at 2.99% for 24 months.
Okay, I'm ready. Is it?
Only Clear Blue pregnancy test with weeks indicator clearly tells you how many weeks. Over 99% accurate. Absolute clarity when you need it most.
5 steps for perfect winter skin.
5 steps. My skin gets so dry and itchy, I need serious relief. That's why I use O'Keefe's Skin Repair. It's 48-hour moisture in one use and guaranteed relief for dry, itchy skin. Thanks to O'Keefe's, I got my skin back.
Your Weather Watch continues on this Friday morning. It is the 21st of December. I'm Emily Vukovic, and here are today's top stories. Rain on the first day of winter. We're going to check in with Michelle Mackey in just a moment. She's in downtown Toronto. Potential for a white Christmas. It has come back. I will tell you what's going to happen on Sunday in just a few moments. And presenters' picks. We've got some great videos of that wicked windstorm that happened in British Columbia yesterday. So we're going to show you some really neat video. All right, let's check in with Michelle Mackey. She's in downtown Toronto. And Michelle, I know today is officially the last day of fall and first day of winter, and it's our favorite season, right?
And you know, you and I, Emily, we love winter. And before I let you go here, I just want to throw some stats at you. Sunrise, 7:47. Sunset, 4:43.
That's not good. We're both kind of speechless.
No, we are speechless. And the problem is, because it's the darkest day of the year and we've got that light drizzle in downtown Toronto, it's making your visibility pretty tough on the roads. I was driving here, we're in Fort York, and when you get that glisten, that reflection, and the lights from the streets, because of course it is dark, it makes it really difficult to see other cars, pedestrians, so you need to stay aware. We've already picked up about 15 millimeters of rain in Toronto, a little bit more to go. It's just that light drizzle, and I know it's warm, but when you've got that rain, it chills you to the bone, Emily.
I was going to say, because you're actually dressed for the middle of winter, which is, I guess, seems appropriate.
Yeah.
All right, thanks so much, Michelle.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so today is, yes, the first day of winter. It actually doesn't ring in until 5:23 p.m. Eastern time, but it, yes, as Michelle was pointing out, shortest day of the year, not by hours, but by daylight. Happy winter solstice. Forecast conditions for this afternoon, 3 in Huntsville, 3 in Barrie, holding on to some showers. Toronto getting up to 5 degrees, but as Michelle was saying, still kind of cold and damp and chilly. This low, it's going to track its way out. Behind this, we are going to see northwesterly winds, so our temperatures are going to be cooling through the overnight, and they're going to be much closer to seasonal throughout the day tomorrow. We are going to be seeing cooler temperatures by this evening. Huntsville, a little bit of snow, roads could be a bit slick, and then in through Barrie at 0, and Toronto dropping down to 2 degrees. The rainfall forecast, as Michelle was mentioning, a couple more millimeters, possibly around 5 millimeters still to go. This is our potential for a white Christmas. That low, that clipper, it's tracking its way across the prairies today. It is going to be our story for Sunday night into Monday morning. We are estimating about 1 to 3 centimeters of snow, but as you can see on your 7-day forecast, temperatures are going to be hovering around that freezing mark, a little bit above. Could see some sunshine for Monday, so will it stick around for Tuesday? Well, I think a lot of people are keeping their fingers crossed. A little cool for Christmas Day, high of -2. Make sure you stay with us. Your local forecast details, they start right now.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. upload your photos and videos, visit upload.theweathernetwork.com.
This local forecast has been brought to you by First On-Site Restoration. Your property is our priority.
Hurricane force winds in British Columbia. But first we take you down under, where parts of Sydney are still mopping up from last week's intense storm activity. They've been battered once again as severe thunderstorms hit the area, causing hailstones, strong wind gusts, and heavy rain. Next, it's a bit too early for a Santa sleigh, so what is that in the sky? Well, hundreds of pictures were posted on social media, and the National Weather Service even chimed in. Not 100% certain, but evidence is growing that the object seen was a meteor. And last but not least, forecasters are calling it one of the strongest windstorms in a decade. The winds gusted to hurricane strength in some areas on Thursday. Over 500,000 at peak were without power.
For our blind and low vision viewers, the Weather Network offers regional audio description weather reports during our local forecasts on the 10s.
Plan ahead and stay safe with the Severe Weather Outlook, the Weather Network's new forecasting tool. It provides 3 days notice of impactful weather and informs you about the risk of severe weather. Check it out at theweathernetwork.com. Plan ahead, stay safe.
There's no way to make tires more exciting. But when you need them, you need us. Right now, switch to General Tires. General Grabber APT provides excellent traction and handling in even the harshest conditions. OK Tire. Service, repair, and tires.
This is an urgent appeal to end the long walk to water. Every day, Kataiki walks miles to fetch water for her family. And at the end of her long trek, all she'll find is dirty water. It's filled with worms and the threat of diarrhea. Today, nearly 800 children will die from dirty water and poor sanitation. But right now, you can help by giving clean, life-saving water to a child like Kataiki. Simply call or go online now to give just $5 a month. Your $5 a month will help experts put clean water pipes, pumps, and taps right into the heart of communities. Your $5 a month will help bring WaterAid $5 a month now by going to wateraidcanada.com or calling 1-866-766-0081.
No, the best way to remove and treat unwanted hair with no pain. The results prove it's true. Patented Thermacon technology removes and treats hair for long-lasting results. Treat embarrassing facial hair, especially the chin and upper lip, and other places.
Putting my hair back, this will be perfect for me.
Get smooth, hair-free legs, underarms, and arms too. Remove and treat unwanted hair pain-free with No. Order yours at nonopro.ca or from these fine retailers.
It's never been easier to share your videos and photos. Get connected, get creative, and get sharing. Visit theweathernetwork.com today. Join now and share your weather.
Weather Watch forecasting is powered by PetSmart. Feed better with PetSmart's premium foods and specialty formulas.
Hi there. Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic, and I'm being joined by Savika from Global Pet Foods. We're talking about Christmas and your pets. It is all about what we're feeding them, what we're giving them, and how we're treating them as a member of the family.
Yes, pets are undeniably part of our family. They actually make up
a pretty important part. You'll see them in our family portraits. We celebrate their birthdays with pomp and circumstance with cakes and cookies. And there are lots of festive toys out right now to spoil our pups with.
All right, so we've got a kind of a variety over here of treats, bones, and what is this right here?
That came out this year from Bosco and Roxy's. It is an advent calendar for our puppies. Yes. Really? So when you're giving your kid, or if you're enjoying the chocolate from a advent calendar, you can give a biscuit to your dog.
Okay, that has got to be one of the cutest things ever. And of course, there's always the Kong Classic.
Yes. It's a great way to entertain your dog while you're hosting guests. And we've got a lot of different festive treats over here. We have the Zooks, that's always popular. They're shaped like little Christmas trees. And the Grandma Lucy's gingerbread cookies. And a good idea to stuff the Kong with during this winter season is you can throw in all the little festive treats, make some eggnog with the Honest Kitchen eggnog. It's a mixture of milk, honey, there's goat's milk, cinnamon, turmeric for extra health, and you can mix that up with some water, throw it in the Kong with all the treats, throw it in the freezer, and it'll last a little longer while you're hosting your guest.
Okay, this is amazing because, of course, pets are such a huge part of our family. We've got a wide variety of bones. Look at the size of this bone. That is like almost bigger than my dog. Adorable. All right, well, we've got a lot of active weather happening across the country, so I'm going to turn things over to Chris Murphy. He's got an update just for you.